she or did she not send you pictures of her naked body? It is a yes or no question.
Shayo, I am a man.
My God, Deji!
What happens when love meets secrets? When vows are made or truths are hidden? And when the past refuses to stay buried? Meadowbrook Hearts, The Transition is a powerful relationship drama that dives deep into the emotional complexities of marriage, trust, trauma, and temptation. It's not just a story about love, it's a story about what love must survive. The film opens on a beautiful and emotional wedding between Deji and Shayo. Their vows are passionate, poetic, and deeply moving. Deji promises protection, devotion, and a lifetime of love. Shayo, in return, offers her heart, her loyalty, and her future. In that moment, everything feels perfect, like the beginning of a forever kind of love. But beneath that perfection lies something fragile. As the story unfolds, we begin to see cracks forming in their marriage. What should be a honeymoon phase filled with intimacy and connection turns into distance, confusion, and unspoken tension. Shayo is unable to be physically intimate with her husband, and this becomes the central conflict of their relationship. At first, it's easy to misunderstand her. It feels like hesitation, maybe even rejection. But as the narrative deepens, we realize that her struggle is far more serious. It's rooted in trauma, a painful past she has buried for years, a past that now stands between her and the man she truly loves. Deji, on the other hand, is caught in a difficult position. He loves his wife deeply, but he is also human. His needs, his confusion, and his frustration begin to build. And without the full truth, he starts to question everything: himself, his marriage, and even her love. And that's where the story becomes incredibly real. Because this isn't just about romance, it's about communication, or rather, the lack of it. While Deji and Shayo struggle in silence, the world around them becomes even more chaotic. We are introduced to other relationships that mirror different aspects of love and conflict. Feyi and Larry's marriage is strained by distance. Larry is constantly away, chasing success, while Feyi is left behind, battling loneliness. Her emotional vulnerability makes her an easy target for Sukami Davis, a calculated and manipulative man with his own agenda. What starts as attention quickly turns into something dangerous. Lines begin to blur, and before long, trust is compromised. Their storyline highlights how emotional neglect can open the door to temptation, and how one wrong step can threaten everything. Then there's Bisola and Olumide. Their relationship feels modern, familiar, and frustratingly real. They've been together for a while, but there's no clear direction, no commitment, no future plans. Bisola reaches a breaking point, tired of waiting, tired of uncertainty, and instead of confronting it directly, she begins to explore other options. It's messy, it's emotional, but it's honest, because many people will recognize that feeling, being stuck in something that looks like love but lacks clarity. And then there's Tinu. Confident, bold, and unapologetically disruptive, Tinu represents temptation in its purest form. She enters Deji's life under the pretense of business, but her intentions quickly become clear. She pushes boundaries, flirts openly, and even goes as far as sending inappropriate photos. Her character is not just there for drama. She serves as a test of loyalty, a test of discipline, a test of how strong Deji's love truly is when faced with opportunity and desire. But the true turning point of the story comes when everything finally comes to light. In one of the most emotional moments, Shayo reveals her past, a traumatic experience that changed her life forever. She confesses that she was sexually assaulted at a young age and that this trauma has followed her into adulthood, affecting her ability to be intimate. It's a heartbreaking revelation, and in that moment, everything changes. Suddenly, her fear makes sense, her hesitation becomes understandable, and the tension in their marriage is no longer about rejection, it's about healing. Deji's response to this revelation is one of the strongest moments in the entire story. Instead of reacting with anger or disappointment, he chooses empathy. He reassures her, comforts her, and makes it clear that her well-being matters more than anything else. It's a powerful reminder that love is not just about physical connection, it's about emotional safety. Meanwhile, the consequences of other relationships begin to unfold. Feyi's actions come to light, leading to a major confrontation with her husband. Trust is shaken, emotions run high, and everything seems on the verge of collapse. But then comes an unexpected twist, her pregnancy. This moment shifts everything. What could have been the end becomes a chance for a new beginning, a reminder that even in broken situations, something beautiful can still grow. Bisola and Olumide's story also finds resolution. After all the tension, misunderstandings, and emotional distance, Olumide finally steps up. He acknowledges his mistakes, takes responsibility, and proposes, not out of pressure, but out of realization, and that makes all the difference. By the end of the story, we don't see perfect relationships. We see evolving ones. We see people learning, growing, and choosing each other again despite everything. And that's what makes Meadowbrook Hearts, the transition, so impactful. It doesn't sell a fantasy, it reflects reality. It shows us that love can be messy, that relationships require effort, that healing takes time, and that sometimes the biggest battles are the ones fought within. This story reminds us that behind every smile, there could be pain. Behind every strong person, there could be a story untold. And most importantly, it teaches us that love, real love, is not just about staying when things are easy. It's about choosing each other, even when it's hard, even when it hurts, even when it requires patience, understanding, and growth. Because in the end, love is not just about finding the right person, it's about becoming the right person for each other. Thank you so much for watching and staying with me till the end. I truly appreciate your time and support. If you enjoyed this review and want to experience the full story, head over to Vika Films TV right now to watch the complete movie. Trust me, it's even more emotional, intense, and captivating when you see it unfold on screen. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing movie reviews and breakdowns. See you in the next one.